It looks like this whole live debacle is not going to make it any better, but it does look like things are fine now. There we go. Everybody's here. All right, good. Everyone's on board. Hello. Hello, Red Team. So nice of you to join us now that I finally fixed things in a way that makes it actually work the way it's supposed to. Sorry we're late. Had some tech issues, as usual. You know, it is what it is. Is what it is, but we're here now. Anyway, we got a week 2 update. Like I was saying before, I wanted to be here Tuesday, but all this was going on, and yeah, we gotta listen. Gotta listen to our vocal cords, unfortunately. But we're here now. Still got a little bit of it going on, so today might be a little shorter than the last couple of streams. But you know, we do what we do. We get it, and you know, we show up. We have a good time, and yeah, we got some catching up to do. I have planted some flowers. I don't know. Sup, Rogue Snark? How's it going? Not switching back. I understand completely. But yeah, I planted some flowers. Of course, I'm going to plant the red seed now to give me 2.5 times candies moving forward. I wanted to get the dream shards and all that other fun stuff before I got the candies. Because I was hoping that by the time I got around to planting the flower for the candies, I would actually start getting some better spawns to actually make it really worth multiplying the candies that we receive. So we'll see what happens moving forward. I wanted to get that triple XP since candies are rare. I wanted to get that triple XP going because we have so many Pokemon that we need to level up. We got a skill trigger from Altaria. That's what we want. I am on Expert Greengrass. I forgot I haven't seen you since since Monday. So yeah, I'm on Expert Greengrass. Master 7. We're doing pretty good. My goal is just to hit Master 10, which I think that we are gonna do. Pilchnack, what's up? Good to see you as well. Yeah, I have no doubt that we're gonna get to Master 10 with the way things are going, but I was really hoping to get a skill trigger there as well because I'm trying to see if this is going to be worthwhile. And so far, it has not performed the way I wanted. So, however, that is exactly what I want to see. And I just hope that it goes towards Crustle and, well, one of them went where I wanted. The other went to Latias itself. But I needed to go to Blastoise and Crustle more than the other Pokemon, so that's why I always try to collect from Altaria and Dragonite first, since they can charge their own energy. And hopefully, since it tries to target the Pokemon with lower energy more often than not, the hope has been that it would go towards the other 3 and not Altaria and Dragonite. And yeah, it's been kind of okay. But we'll see. They certainly do. It is a lot to read in about half a second that it's on screen. Yo! We got a streak. All right. Appreciate that. I didn't know that was a thing. That's new. Streaks on Twitch. Twitch wants me to share this. I appreciate the streak. Very good. Plus 450 points, too. That's cool. Barty with a 7-month Prime sub. Appreciate it. Agreed, because now I have to empty my bag again. This has been a problem. All week, I have been constantly having to empty my bag because we don't have enough milk. What do you mean no sound for sub? There should be sound. Oh, yeah. That's, yeah. Because that's still broken for some reason, and I don't know why. I didn't have a chance to get around to fixing it. Let me see if there's something I could do. No. I'm going to have to like really dig into where I had the sub sounds and everything and see what's going on there. What's up, Martin? Appreciate the lurk, my guy. That would be kind of interesting to be able to check it and see, even if it was just for the day, to just kind of go back and look. That would be interesting. All right, let's get rid of some stuff that we don't need. I'm almost to the point where I can take Crustle off the team for the week, and this is what I was talking about last week, with how much avocado Crustle brings in. There's no need for a Flygon for me, because this Crustle just brings in entirely too much, which is a good problem to have. It's a very good problem to have. So I think maybe 2 more meals and I could take Crustle off the team entirely, which means that I can strictly focus on bringing in oil, milk, and potatoes. But yeah, very good problem to have. Let's get rid of some of these. We don't need those. Double Jinx. The rare Double Jinx. Yo, Jassy, what's up? You know we got to get those curses in. Hey, there's another one. Go to Crustle and we'll be doing all right. Come on, buddy. That went to Crustle. That's good. That's good. That's exactly what we want to see. Give me the milk. All right. Now let's collect from Crustle. Hope we get some potatoes out of this. We got potatoes. Good. Good. Now the only thing we're short on is milk. And bag space because we need 1,000. It's a problem. It is a problem. And yes, Barty, you are correct. It is pretty sweet. Even though I don't get that much, it is nice to get a lot. You know what? We have enough to make dinner, and that's what matters. It's all skill, man. This whole time that I've been gone, I've been brushing up on my Pokemon sleep skills, you know? Joshy, what's up, man? I've been doing well. How are you? It's been quite a while. What do I want to put in here? We don't have any boosted extra tasty odds. You know what? Let's just throw some cocoa in there. Doing awesome? Hell yeah, that's what we like to hear. There is. There is a nomad over there. Also, it's nice to get 215k per cook here on an EX island. It's really nice. I appreciate so much. And when it does go extra tasty, I think it's like 440, 430, somewhere around there. Eduardo, how's it going? Area bonus here is 60%. I thought it was 55, but it is 60. Planning to get her next year. That's fair. We do also need to check out Nap Island. I did put a Pokemon there as well. So we do need to go check that. That is a lot of avocados and potatoes. The question is, now that we only have 3 days left, that is 9 meals worth of avocados. Do we have enough since we got that skill trigger? 22 times 9 would be 108. No, 198. So we're very close. Maybe by the end of the night, I can actually take Crustle off the team permanently for the rest of the week. I might actually wait till morning because I do want to make sure I have enough for Monday as well. Just in case we roll curries. So we'll see. We will see. I am kind of in the same boat, Pilchnack. I am maxed everywhere on every normal island, and I didn't realize it until the end of last week when the message didn't pop up. Oh, you know, you're maxed here, so we're going to spread it out on the other islands. There was no message. And wait a minute. Oops, I goofed. So I am maxed out everywhere except EX, which works out because I was going to come to EX for a few weeks anyway. Just to try to get some dream shards and everything before the new EX comes out for Cyan. Also, want to get some research XP to try to get to 70 as quickly as possible, please. Yes, I did. You know me too well. Banned. Soon. But you know where you won't be banned? In the Discord. Yes, and that's where I'm at now. Is that I want the research XP and everything. We almost got more dream shards, which is good. Still need to add a grass type. I don't have a really good grass type to add, so I've just been adding my shiny victory bell or bellsprout just to get some XP on it because it's also super good for tomatoes. But other than that, have not. I keep forgetting to put it on the team is the problem. Anyway, dinner done. Let's go jump into the sleep report. Let's see what's up. Maybe we'll get something good. Maybe we won't. Either way, we're going to get triple. Well, we're not going to get triple XP because I got that this morning. But yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. That's weird. That's a weird one. Going to be maxed at expert at the end of the week. Nice. Yeah, that's super weird. I don't know why Bob's would be the thing that flags. Yeah. It knows you were trying to get around the system. Honestly, as much as I drink these on stream, they should sponsor me. Yo, Kai, what's up? Just in time for the sleep report. That's a new sleep style. And a 3-star at that. Ooh. Oh, that's a juicy amount of dream shards. Right? Missed the hat trick at 30%. Oh, no. Hey. 6.2 mils, pretty good, though. Nomad, you are stepping all over my cable, my guy. Can I have the cable back? Fiery tail sleep. Oh, that animation was nice. The fire animation? Monferno controls the intensity of the fire on its tail to keep its foes at an ideal distance. It skillfully controls the fire even as it sleeps. Maybe it's judging ideal distances even in its dreams. 4.5? I mean, 4.5 is nothing to shake a stick at, my guy. Hungry Chikorita, we don't need. Hungry Caterpie, of course. Turtwig's hungry. At this point, I'm just feeding the hungry new starters my premium biscuit. I've kind of given up hunting them desperately. So, Turtwig's the hungry one. That's the one we catch. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. I missed a few 50-50s earlier this week, and that was not fun. See, here's what I also have not checked into, what the consensus is on the best candy priority for these 3 starters. I've been assuming Piplup is number 1 because most people probably don't have a good Steelix still. So I've been sending that one out as my number 1 priority, but I feel like any and all, yeah. Adamant Piplup, ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, the no BFS is a problem, but still pretty good. Any and all? All right, we're going to send out. I'm just going to try to rotate them out then. Send out a little bit of everything. Almost level 66. 76,893 dream shards is very good because I've been spending a lot of dream shards on leveling up Latias. Yeah, and that's a pretty solid idea, Ace. All right, is it going to be any good? Ooh. That's a good start. Helping bonus and inventory up L. If we get a skill trigger here. Dream Shard bonus and helping speed. I mean, this is not the worst. Not the worst. Congrats on the level 60 Pinsir. Nice. I mean, also not the worst, but pretty bad for a capstone ability. Speed of help up and lonely. I mean, we got base skill trigger on this thing, which I don't know what base skill trigger is, but I have a feeling it's not that great. I mean, if this would have been a main skill chance up nature, that probably would have been pretty decent. Although I don't know if it would have met the threshold I want necessarily, but it would have been pretty good. It would have been pretty good. At this point, I'm debating. I don't even know if I want to rate it because it's not what I would want. And I think for that fact alone, probably not going to rate this one, honestly. I might hold on to it, and if it just happens to be the best one we catch, then I might rate it one day. But actually, I think this is the best one we've caught so far, even though it has no skill trigger up at all. But it's all right. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother rating it. Let's see. Eee, that's a bunch of oil right there. I will take. Cool. Let's go check and see where we're at with our Latias. Level 46. I'm out of candies now, but I do have quite a few dragon type candies that I'm going to use. So should be good. Should be good there. Marvin, what's up? How's it going? Lots of love. Ooh. That's real bad RNG. I mean that's a mint right there, Kai. But yeah. I just needed to get to level 50. But because it's legendary, I don't have enough handy candies to get it to 50 without like wiping out my entire handy candy supply, including the dragon type candies. So I don't really want to do that if 1 or 2 more days of candy boost can get me to 50 without having to wipe out my entire handy candy supply. That would be nice. And that's exactly where I'm at, is that I want the type coverage with that Turtwig, but it is what it is. Energy levels, though, have actually remained pretty good. Getting those 3 skill triggers back to back on Latias just now was actually really, really, really good for us. One thing I noticed, though, he only got 19 because it's energy recovery down. So whenever he heals himself, he only gets 19. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. Basically, what I tried to do is I had Palmot on the team all day yesterday until this morning. Tried to get everybody as high as I could energy-wise. I think I had everyone at like 130, 120%, and then I swapped out and put Latias on the team to see if he could just keep that momentum going and keep everyone at the very least above 80. And it seems like so far it's working today. You know, in conjunction with both of them being able to charge their own energy, it seems like it's been working. So that's been pretty good. That's been nice. Also, since we didn't gather together on Tuesday and y'all don't know what happened. Yo, J-Mag, what's up? What's up? I actually got very, 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 very good berries. Obviously, we are on curries this week, and 2 out of the 3 berries support exactly what I'm trying to do with curries. Getting lumberries was a godsend with Crustle, which also makes me think I may not take Crustle off the team because the berries are super nice, but, you know, I'll probably sub out Crustle for Salamence instead and get some XP on him. You know, probably do that tonight, actually. I've been doing all right. Other than the vocal cord issue, everything's been gravy. But also getting Yachi berries has been super fantastic, which is the main reason why I've been trying to use Latias instead of Palmot as much as I could for the stronger berries. Also, whenever it does happen to land on Altaria or Dragonite, we get some extra dragon berries, which is really nice. So the berries I got this week actually worked out quite well, especially for rolling curries. I try to do that as much as I can, but I also fall back on my cooking habits where I want to get a good amount of ingredients in my bag before I do that. Like, I want to be at least 2 or 3 meals ahead before I swap out an ingredient specialist for a berry specialist. But anyway, so all that, I believe that's everything caught up on this week that we should have gone over on Tuesday. But there are some Pokemon that I've caught, obviously, since then. So let's go take a look at what we did catch. Date registered. We just caught this Turtwig. Are they? Hey, buddy. Just showing all the goods. Yeah. Yeah, I try to substitute out the ingredient specialist once we get to a point where I feel comfortable. So I caught this one yesterday. This one, not good. I've held on to everything I caught just so we could look at them, but this one's not good. Not good. I wish the shiny Turtwig was full of love, but sadly it is bad. That is true, they are. This Chimchar, also ABC, it does have helping bonus, but ingredient finder, no berry finding. So that's super unfortunate. And speed of help down. This one's terrible. Terrible. This Turtwig, AAA, also not great. Also not great. I caught this one on Monday morning, so yeah, I think this was the first one I caught that y'all haven't seen yet. Yo, what's up, Alex? Nope. This was actually the best Turtwig I've caught so far, I believe. The only thing that is not good about this one is that it doesn't have speed, but this is one that you've seen before, so we won't dwell on it. But I think this might be the best one. Might be the best one so far. Yeah, I've gotten a lot. I don't think I've gotten enough Cocoa to not have Clodsire in, but I've definitely gotten a lot of Cocoa from Dedenne and Palmot. And then there's the shiny Turtwig that is also not great. Main skill chance down. It honestly could have been good if it wasn't for the nature. If it wasn't for the nature, this could have been good, but we talked about this one last time too, so like I said, we won't dwell on it. Got a whole bunch of stuff to get rid of. I definitely could, since we're about to get a new one. I thought about it, but I also need to see how that would actually help. Because it's also a 4th healer, and I still haven't built a Sylveon yet for... I was going to say for fairy type coverage, but I forget. Is Wigglytuff a fairy type in this game? Or is it is, because it brings in Pecha berries. So yeah. Speaking of berries, Lumberry, 330. And then my bonus, my random bonus, main skill levels boosted by 1. It's already max main skill level, so it doesn't matter. And then we get 1.25 times more likely to trigger, which is good. Which I thought would really help Latias. And I think the 2 days I had Latias on the team all day, I got 5. My Crustle is already at main skill max level, but the triggers are definitely boosted by 25%, which didn't need it, to be honest with you. Crustle's super good, even without the 25% skill trigger boost. So it just got me to a point where I can get him off the team even faster. But every time I've tried to use him, I've ended up taking him off the team by the end of the week because I've just got so many avocados, I don't need to keep him. Exactly. It's already crazy as it is. All right, there's a thing. There's a berry. Not a good berry, though. Not the one we want. Let's go check out Nap Island, because just like everybody else, I have also been using it. I put, as most of you may remember, my Rabombi on here so that we could get some XP. Currently, 2,151 total XP gained. We gotta wait, though. We gotta wait. We don't want to take it out of the island yet, otherwise it will get cut in half. But we can see what we got in the pickup box. I've seen a few people post what they've got in the Discord, and I feel like it's been very different from what I've gotten. I got a small fairy type candy. That is the first time I've gotten that, obviously. But I've seen other people that are getting species-specific candies. And I have not gotten Rabambi candy, obviously, so I'm curious if that is more rare to get species-specific, or if yep, I guess it is very rare because I got a oof in chat. So getting species specific must be bad. I was happy with the 5,000 dream shards. I was happy to get those, but yeah, the one handy candies, the one fairy type candy, those are kind of rough. Yeah. You can either get 1, 3, or 5 species candy. I wish I was getting those candies. That would be nice. But, you know, I also do appreciate handy candies because I can use those wherever. But if this is oof, that makes me wonder what the good stuff is. One type. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. They're not good. I haven't looked at the table to see what is and is not good, but RNG is indeed a cruel mistress. Like I said, when I saw 5,000 dream shards, I was happy to get it until I saw it the second time, and then I realized, oh, maybe this is a common thing. Yeah, for sure. In terms of pure XP, candies are better, but we need the dream shards to get the XP from the candies, so, you know, kind of go hand in hand. But that's where we're at. 3 days, 4 hours. I will be swapping out my Nap Island Pokemon on Monday mornings. I don't know if I will swap. I don't know if I'll swap this week because we do need a lot of XP on Rabambi to get it up to where it needs to be. We need to get it to level 60, and it was level 42 before it went in. So that's a few weeks. That's a few weeks on Nap Island. So we'll see what's up. But I suppose I will have to take it out once my pickup box starts getting kind of full. Because I don't think you can clear the box without removing the Pokemon. That's good. Also true, yeah. I mean, everything that it finds is just extra anyway, so it's nice to get whatever. 7 days. Has to be in there at least 7 days before it starts a new week. But it's going to be, you know what? I might just take it out Monday just to clear out the pickup box so we never have to worry about the box getting full in the middle of another week and then throwing off the 7-day cycle. I want to keep that 7-day cycle on Monday mornings. You know? Technically, yes. I would think so. Kai. Ooh, an egg. We don't need that. I will take another skill trigger, though. That's nice. And the oil is also very nice. I did have Salamence on the team earlier this week, and getting the extra potatoes from him was nice. Put off how long I could go without having to put Miascarada on the team. So, we're not to the point yet where we have enough avocados, but we definitely do need some more potatoes, and we are doing pretty good on oil. So potatoes are the main focus. I think I actually am going to take Crustle off the team for now just to get some potatoes, because we're going to need those in the morning. So we definitely should get those. A potato blissey? I mean, as long as it works and it brings in what you need, that's the important part, you know? You just got to make sure it brings in what you need. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's the update. Festive flowers are blooming lovely. We are just trying to catch something good. And then let's see. We said all of these are bad, right? Except for that one Turtwig. Which Turtwig was it? Was it this? Nope, that's a Chimchar. It was this Turtwig, the 521. That one might be good. Which is the one right next to the shiny, right? Sure is. Might be decent enough. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Where are you, Torterra? There you are. All right, ABA. I think that's probably the best part of Shuckle is that you get the juice to use when you need it. Look at all them chickens. Let's see. So we've got inventory up L, Dream Shard bonus, skill trigger M, ingredient finder S, and skill level up S, because we are probably not going to level that up. We're looking at the wrong Turtwig. This is the Turtwig we want. Skill trigger M to start. Ooh, yeah, I bet. And with the sub-skill rework, level 80 is, it's a game changer now. Skill level up M, very nice. Means we only need one main skill seed. Ingredient finder M, I don't really care for, but is okay. Sleep XP bonus to help with the push to level 80. And then inventory up L with sassy nature, especially to help push to level 80 with that sassy nature. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. Max. We're going to go to expected skill count because that's all that we care about. Good night, Kai. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Actually, way better than I thought. Way better than I thought. It is very nice. What's up, Supernova? Let's see. At level 50, how are we doing? My usual metric is 5 at 50. If, yeah, 5.8 at 50. So, yeah, we definitely want to get above 5 then. 4.7 ain't going to cut it. It's the Palmy hunt all over again. And honestly, if 5.8 is the max, I'm really looking... I would love to get at least 5.3. That's a really strong Blissey. That's a really strong Blissey. Yeah, I would be looking at least 5.3 if 5.8 is the max. Granted, this is going to be with the... Is it with the skill boost? No, it's not. Okay, that's good. So 5.8 is just normal base with no boosted skill triggers. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be honest with you. A lot better. I thought base level 50 Torterra was going to be closer to 5. 5.8 is really good. Okay. Well. So if... Hold on. I wonder... Interesting. Dream Shard bonus. That's a very good juggle at level 70. At level 80? Whoa. A bold nature? It's very possible. Very possible. I would do a production comparison with the neutral nature and with the bold. That's what I would do. Very likely that that's going to help, though. How much will it help? Who knows? But if you've got nothing better to spend a mint on, why not? Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's put this one in the box, because I do want to eventually compare the two. And any others we might find. Okay, so we checked that one. I forgot to save the level, but oh well. I also had the wrong ingredient spread from the other one, but oh well, I can fix that later. All right, let's start over. Inventory up L. Dream Shard bonus. Skill trigger M. Ingredient finder S. And skill level up S. With a brave nature. Of course, both of them are XP down. That's fun, isn't it? Isn't that so much fun? Neither of these are going to be what I want. I'm realizing that now. Neither of these are going to be above 5.3 at level 50. They're both very similar. But if they're going to be basically the same, yeah, they're both 4.7. If I was going to invest in one of them over the other at 4.7, at 50, it would definitely be this one, because at least this one has the sleep XP bonus to fight through 70 to 80. So, yeah, I think we can go ahead and get rid of this other one. That's true, which I am capped. So, we're going to get rid of this one. This one is definitely the weaker of the two. And, yeah. I should have named it, but I forgot. Forgot to do that. Let's back it up then. Let's back it up and go find it. So many Gen 1 Pokemon in this game. I always forget how many there are. Gen 4 starters, where you at? Too far. There you are. Let's figure out what it was again. Oh, yeah. We also got to fix it again. Calculate again. I know it ended up being really high, but it wasn't what we wanted. Just the best we've caught so far. So if we absolutely have to use one, this is a solid one we can use. Just not the one we want to use. We're not going to make the same mistake we made with Gardevoir, where we just leveled up the first decent one we found and took forever finding something better. We have the Palmot now. We're in no rush to just invest in the first decent Turtwig we find. So we're not going to make that same mistake. I think I'm good to call that 94, because otherwise it's going to take forever. But we can definitely do better. We can do better. Cool. All right. It's good enough for government work. Ooh. Yeah. Helping bonus is so nice on a healer. I have learned that since using this guy. It's been very, very nice to have helping bonus. Been quite nice. Of course, the other helping speed also helps too. See, look, skill level up at level 70 is pointless now. Unless we get a new level on energy for everyone unlocked at some point, but I don't think that's happening. Not anytime soon. I mean, I would be too. Turtwig with helping bonus, super nice. Helping bonus, skill trigger, helping speed, inventory. Yeah. Yeah, that is really hard to beat. That is really hard to beat. And this guy beats my Gardevoir. I mean, y'all have seen plenty of my Gardevoir. 4.9, maybe 5 skill triggers at level 70. And this guy outperforms Gardevoir at level 50. So, we got really lucky finding this after I don't know how many catches. But we finally got one. And it's made it to where I don't want to have another healer without helping bonus if I can absolutely help it. You know? But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But not anymore. We've grown out of that now. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now. We're not really doing much else. We're just here chilling, living the dream, as it were, and kind of just enjoying being on EX Greengrass and actually not struggling terribly. We're at 4 million. Like I said, my plan is to be at Master 10, which is only 800,000 away, basically 700,000 away. So pretty sure we're gonna get there. So I guess I need to come up with a new goal. Lucky number 13. Master 13 is the goal. He over there, he's not napping. I don't know what he's doing. But he's just there, existing. Sassy helping bonus. Ooh. I mean, that's pretty good. 9 triggers at 80 is super good. It's tough, Barty. It's tough. In all things, it is tough to remember to not let perfect be the enemy of good. It's a struggle every day. Yep, now he's gonna nap. But yeah, that's where we're at. We're chilling. Hopefully, I was gonna say hopefully getting potatoes, but no potatoes. We do need them though. But yeah, Master 13 is the new goal. We'll see if that happens. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, hanging out with us for this brief little get together and catch up. But y'all have a good evening, day, night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. And until next time, later, dudes. Perhaps. Depends on how things are going, but perhaps.